WandaVision is this new Disney Plus. It's not a movie. It's a TV show based off of the MCU. So that's all. So let's talk about it. So WandaVision is basically about Wanda and Vision are living the idealized suburbia lives as superpowered beings until Wanda and Vision are beginning to suspect that everything is not as it seems. And now we got our show. WandaVision is by far when I first saw the trailer for WandaVision, I was actually excited. I was really blown out of my mind. And I think I actually heard it was been delayed probably like a couple of times, so I really don't know how many times WandaVision was delayed. I think they were gonna come out with it last year, then they got pushed back. And now WandaVision is still here. WandaVision came out like came out last week of last Friday. So I did finish those. I only watched at least 2 episodes. So don't because when I went on Disney Plus, there were only like 2 episodes. So I did watch the whole entire episode of episode 1. I did finish episode 2, so that's a plus. So now we're talking about WandaVision. So how was WandaVision? WandaVision was awesome. I loved WandaVision. It was by far one of the best TV shows from Disney Plus. I was surprised that the MC. I thought the MC. I think the MCU they did a really good job. Wow. So I gotta say Elizabeth Olsen is really good as Wanda Maximoff once again. She's really good, and also Vision, who's played by Paul Bettany, who's also good as Vision once again. I think that was really cool to see Wanda and Vision go. Probably this feels like a time traveling type thing going on. So when I was looking at WandaVision, so when I was watching like at least 2 episodes, I'm thinking to myself, saying I was thinking, wait a minute. I was thinking, was this in the comic books or not? Because this feels like, because I don't know this. I don't because WandaVision basically is a sitcom TV show that takes us back to the old days from all the old sitcom shows, like say the Three Stooges, the Dick Van Dyke Show, Leave It to Beaver, Ma and Pa Kettle, what else we got? I think that's it actually. These old sitcom shows that a lot of us used to watch. I mean, actually, I would say some of us used to watch. I know I'm still into the classics. I love watching old classic shows like, say, Different Strokes or Alf. I used to love Alf. Alf was one of my favorite TV shows when I first started watching it back when I was like, mostly in 7th grade actually. I will never forget. I will never forget when I used to watch Alf. So I was really because I didn't really expect the MCU to like I was because when I was looking at WandaVision, I said when I first saw the trailer, I said, okay. When I was looking at the trailer, I was a little bit confused at first, saying, did the MCU did the MCU decide to go old school by taking things back to the old shows that some people or a lot of people have not watched for a long time, for decades or something? Probably. So who else? So we have Catherine Hahn, who's also in the show as well. I did see her in the trailer for WandaVision. I think Catherine Hahn was also good in the show. I forgot her character's name. But who knows? Excuse me. So I think when I was looking at WandaVision, I didn't really expect the MCU to turn WandaVision into a sitcom, which I meant to say turn things black and white, because the first 2 episodes are black and white, and I think the rest of the episodes will mostly be in color. Well, color like this, like all of this, because I think what the MCU did, I think the MCU did a really good job of trying to take things back to the older shows that some people that were born that grew up watching these shows, like say the shows that I said, like say or let's say Sanford and Son, for example, or let's say let's say Leave It to Beaver or The Three Stooges. Those shows y'all probably grew up with. Those were old classic shows. I mean, I'm into. I know I'm to myself. I'm mostly into classic movies, shows like say Willy Wonka or Jaws um, or let's say let me think. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, I know I'm a big classics person. I like watching. My favorite shows is mostly Sanford and Son, Alf. I like Alf. I will never forget. I will never forget that I used to watch Alf back then. It's been a while since I watched Alf. It's been a while. So I'm not gonna say much about WandaVision anyway. So what else about WandaVision? I think they did a really good job for what they did with the directing. The directing is great. The acting is great, and everything that they decided to do is have 2 episodes out of black and white. I mean, imagine a child. Let's say a kid is a big fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Let's say that kid watches WandaVision and try and figure out what's going on and think, why is everything black and white? And you'd be like, probably because of the sitcoms. That's why. I think that's it. So I was surprised that I got a chance to watch WandaVision mostly for the first time. I was really happy I watched it. I was also happy to see um, Vision back. But the big question is, how did he come back to life? That's what we want to know. Because, basically this takes place after the events, mostly after the events of Endgame, mostly. But the big question is, how did Vision come back to life? How did he come back from the dead after being destroyed, after being killed by Thanos in Infinity War? I don't know, how did that happen. I mean, I don't really, my only issues with the show, one issue, this TV show is not really taking us back of how the Vision actually come back from the dead. I mean, that was my only issues with one part of the TV show. It's not really, the TV show should actually take us back just a little bit of how the Vision actually come back to life. That's what I want to know. I don't know how he came back. That's really really confusing. So it's great to see the Marvel Cinematic Universe make things a little bit different. Make things a little bit different. Safety, for not just for the adults and teenagers, but also for young kids to watch. Because I think young kids, and also I think kids can also watch the WandaVision show. Can watch WandaVision on Disney Plus with their families. I think they'll love it, and see what's it like to watch these old sitcom shows that probably like grandparents or parents used to watch back in the day. I mean, I think that was really cool. I think, like I said, I think young kids are gonna also like this show as well. I can't wait for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki, and Mrs. Marvel to come out. I can't wait for those shows to come out. I think that's all I gotta say for WandaVision. So I can't. I just wanna know. When are we getting more episodes? I think we're gonna get the other episodes. I think we're gonna get like a few more episodes tomorrow. I don't even know, or we might get more episodes either tomorrow, or we might get some next month. I really don't even know when are we getting more episodes. It's really confusing. But I think that's all I gotta say for WandaVision anyway. So I was surprised I watched it. So that's all I gotta say for WandaVision. So that's about it. So be sure to like, subscribe, press the notification button, follow me on Instagram, comment down below, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you for watching.